Parenting skills for the real world, destructive habits, criticizing. So we've covered all of the different habits, just again glossing over them, but this is where we're going to go into specific detail. And again, as I go over these, they still might look slightly different to you. That's perfectly fine. Take notes on what criticizing means to you in a way of how you criticize others and others criticizing you, because that's really important because things are subjective and they look different to each and every person. So judging someone or something as bad and communicating it verbally or non-verbally. And I specify non-verbally because a lot of times we feel like we're taking the high road and we don't say anything, but our body language has made that perfectly clear. So if you're still criticizing yourself, someone, something in your head and really, really ruminating on that situation, it's probably coming across quite clearly in your nonverbal communication. People can feel that you're not okay and you're not happy. And so that's why this is really important to be more aware. Awareness in these situations is really going to help us add the caring habits and have just an overall good effect on our personal lives. And when that happens, it really helps us as a parent. So we judge ourselves very, very harshly, and you'll express that, and then others will hear that, and that actually has a way of how they will reflect on how they view you as a woman. If I talk in a critical way about my body in front of my children, and that will kind of contribute to them kind of criticizing their own body and compounding their self-esteem that is normal to be confused when you're going through puberty and you're in your teens and early 20s, to have some self-confidence as you're kind of finding yourself. But the more they see their parent in front of them criticizing their own body, or even like maybe criticizing their child's body in a way to control, that can really have a profound effect. A lot of times parents will criticize the way that a child looks because they just don't want them to wear that outfit. Oh, well, it kind of makes you look a little chunky. That other outfit that I bought you, it makes you look much slimmer. And the impact that that has on a child's self-esteem is pretty huge. And so we utilize criticizing in order to control, in order to gain tangible things, all sorts of different ways that we use it. But again, criticizing ourselves, criticizing others, verbally and non-verbally, can have a huge impact. So this is the first one that when Dr. Glasser lists the destructive habits, he puts criticizing on the top one that makes the most damage to our own self-esteem and to our relationship with others. So that's really, really important. And I know I am a smart alecky person where I can find all sorts of stuff. And part of my job is to see children with behavior that others deem inappropriate and to hone in on that and help them, fix it. And so I have to really, really make a lot of effort to come above criticizing the behavior and more of just building the relationship with each child that I'm interacting with and help them fulfill their needs in a way that doesn't violate other people's safety. So again, remember, the key to adding caring habits is to have a plan. Instead of just saying, I'm going to stop criticizing, add a caring habit. And we're going to go into more detail with that in the coming lectures.